So my ex, up until this point, has been refusing to tell me where my daughter goes to the orthodontist. He said, I don't need to know. So I had to call every single orthodontist in his region because he told me that he has to expand some expander today and he didn't have the correct term. I'm freaking out. I have no clue what this means. I don't speak dentist. I don't speak orthodontist. And he says he has to put a needle in and turn it like a key. It's like a locking. It sounds like a horror film to me. So I figure out which orthodontist my daughter goes to and attempt to retain that information through a disgruntled secretary. And that led to her telling me to YouTube it. Okay, I'm YouTubing it. Subscribe to AdrielTube. Please comment below if you have had an experience with a palatal expander. So then I decide to call my ex in this video. Watch. And I'm going to call him right now. Hey, so I figured out which orthodontist she goes to, and I would have appreciated it if you would have just told me instead of hanging up, because she got a palatal expander, and once a day at a certain time, an adult has to turn it.
Right.
Yeah, that's...
So what? I don't know why I have to. Why you need to... I don't know why you have to be crazy about it.
I'm not being crazy. I just don't... I wouldn't have known that if I wouldn't have called them. And she would have come to my house.
I told you what it was.
Yeah, you didn't tell me they have to put a little pin in and turn it every day.
So I did. You said, you should have to do dental work.
Oh, yeah. Okay, you're right. But you didn't, like, describe what the procedure is. Or
Okay,
not.
so you needed somebody else to do that for you. Well, I didn't think you should probably bother me.
I just would like a little instruction, and so I called around, and I figured out which orthodontist it was.
I would have told you about it, or how to do it, if she was coming there to stay, and you had to do it.
And then the woman was being rude. Like, I was just concerned. That's all.
Yeah, and then I got a text message about the review, like leaving a review, probably because you called.
Yeah, but I didn't call with your phone number.
Doesn't matter. They know the phone number's associated with it.
Oh, no, it's probably just a review for your appointment. I don't know.
And they probably think that I was complaining, and all I did was tell you I had to pay a bunch more money.
No, that wasn't even about the money. I'm just worried, like, do you remember how to do it? And what time?
Yes, I know how to do it.
Okay, what time did they
made me do it.
Okay, what time did they do it today, and you do it the exact same every day?
It doesn't matter what time, just once a day.
I would assume you would have to do it like every 24 hours exactly.
No.
Yeah.
It's not that big of a deal. The few hours in between is not going to make that big of a difference.
Okay, well, it does, like, it puts slightly more and more pressure on the bone to expand room for her front tooth. Yeah, I didn't know what it was, so I would have appreciated.
I told you it was gonna create space between her front teeth, possibly. They said. I
would have appreciated if they could have given me an insightful response on the phone, but she was very rude to me the whole time and kept saying
Why are you calling and acting like there's something.
No, I'm not. I just wanted some simple instructions, and she kept saying you can come to the appointments if you want. You could come to the appointments. You can come to the appointments. Okay, well, I didn't today, and that's why she said you can Google a video. You can Google a video. Well, I'm asking the orthodontist.
On YouTube, yeah.
Okay, and again, I was asking for an educated, insightful tutorial from the orthodontist, but the secretary was being very rude.
Okay.
I could have gone to her appointment today. I didn't know her appointment was today because you didn't tell me it was today. It's also far away from where I live.
You're not going to drive 2 hours to go to the appointment.
Yeah, it's you're right. It's 2 hours away. So therefore, since it's already over with, she could have been respectful, but she was like being argumentative on the phone instead of just explaining insightfully what the palatal expander is. And it scares me. I don't like that thing. It's creepy. Is Lola, why'd he hang up on me? He hung up on me. Are you serious? Why? He hung up on me. My next question was going to be, how is Lola feeling? And I wanted to talk to her to ask if she's feeling okay. So I just texted her. I just hope she's okay and that her dad is okay. This whole thing scares me. I don't know how to do that. That's scary. I'm going to learn. I just asked my daughter if she's okay, and she said, "Shut up, I'm fine." Okay. I'm not okay. I'm concerned. That's all. I don't know how this piece of equipment works, and I didn't know the appointment was today. I thought it was on the 12th. Then they said the 15th. Then they said the 17th. Then poof, it was today. He calls and asks me for $300. Also, when I was on the phone with the orthodontist, I asked if there's an outstanding balance, like meaning does he have any more payments left? And the woman was so argumentative, and she said, "No, he paid it." And I'm just like, I mean future payments, that I could cover. And no, I don't know. I don't know. It's really strange. Like when my son got Invisalign, it's just poof, all one lump payment. And braces I know can be different because different devices can be used, but typically you have the option to just pay in full and it's all covered. But I guess if his insurance is partially paying it and then he's paying out of pocket for other things, that can be different. It's also stressing me out that my ex is in responsibility of this expander thing every day when come on. Is he always going to be coherent to do this every day? Is he going to remember? And it was so hard to communicate with the dentist on the phone. You know, maybe I can ask for the orthodontist to give me a call. But the woman was so argumentative. I'm just asking for a bit of insight, that's all. I've never heard of this, that's all. My ex wouldn't tell me which orthodontist he goes to. I thought they were... I'm not even going to say the location. He gave me 2 different locations. That's all. I'm just getting over having COVID. Relax. People have different arrangements. He has not invited me to any of her orthodontist appointments. He gatekeeps it and tells me it's too far of a drive, which it is. It's a far drive. Not all parents stay together forever. And, unfortunately, he brought me into rural Pennsylvania where I was completely isolated from all my friends and family. It's also such a very small area that's lacking opportunities. He and I split. There was nothing there for me. Nothing. Nowhere to live. And I moved. People move. I'm sure that this orthodontist office has lots of parents who are split. Okay? People move. People break up. But my personal life and whether or not I go to appointments with her is none of that secretary's business. I was simply asking for an insightful instruction. YouTube puts people through med school now. Oh,